I don't think that we look at it from that perspective. Coach always says that right is right, wrong is wrong, and so when Coach Swinney believes in something, man, he's going to say what he believes, and he's going to act accordingly with what he believes. And obviously, I know there's been a lot of back and forth with some comments from last year, and then some of the things with Coach's ranking. But he believed that was the right thing to do, and it wasn't anything in disrespect to Ohio State, but it was just based off of the totality of the season and the sacrifices that a lot of teams had to make. But for us, several years back, we also adopted the mantra, embrace the target. We were no longer going to be little old Clemson that could sneak up on people, that whenever we stepped on the field, we were going to get everybody's best. And so for us, it's just about embracing the target, staying true to our fundamentals on the field, but also our fundamentals and core values off the field. And then understand that with success comes scrutiny, but always resetting every single year back to what the foundation of the program is, and then building off of that as each team creates their own identity throughout the season. The structure is very, very similar. Obviously, I know there's two different coordinators between the last time we played them and this season, but they still have the similar structure. They play the same coverages, very similar pressures. I anticipate they're going to have some things that we got to adjust to throughout the course of the game. But it's a combination of getting ready for this one, making sure that we understood from last year's tape where we needed to improve, because obviously it's professional courtesy. They're going to try and attack some of the things that they had some success attacking last year, and we got to make sure that we've fixed those, and then they're going to build upon the strengths of this team. Even though the structure is similar, each team, just as like us on offense, each unit is going to have their own identity, and so they're going to play to the strengths of their identity. They're going to test and make sure that we corrected the issues from last year, but I think it's just going to come down to, at the end of the day, you get to this point doing what you do. You're not going to get away from what your base offense is. You're going to have a couple of game plan wrinkles, but at the end of the day, in this one, on the biggest stage, when the lights are bright, there's going to be a lot of emotion in this game. You got to make sure that you put your players in a position to be successful, and the best way to do that is to just do what you do and do what has gotten you to the point to be in this game. Because last year, I think going into it, they came out and they punched us in the mouth. It's been a while since we've been in a heavyweight fight in reference to last season, and it took us they blooded our nose. It took us a little while to rebound and then really kick it in gear. But in this game right here, we're not going to be fortunate enough to be able to have that mindset. We got to come in and we got to set the tempo early with what we're doing on offense. We got to match their physicality and their intensity in the trenches, and then guys got to go make competitive plays.